Alola trainers! This is Elena from Gaia Storm TCG, and it's a pleasure to be here in another video for potownstore. Today we are going to be looking at one of the scariest decks in the format, featuring Gengar Vmax. So let's see this dark type Pokemon in action and the potential it holds in the metagame. Okay guys, so this is the deck that we are going to be playing today, and as you can see it revolves around Gengar Vmax. So Gengar Vmax has this really scary looking appearance. It was released in the latest set from PokemontCG, so fusionstrike, and it really has potential. Now I think that it would have been a force if it had been released just a couple of months earlier, but it still has a lot of things to say in the metagame. So let's see the reasons why everyone believes that Gengar might be one of the most powerful VMAX of the recent months, and how you can play it to achieve the most incredible results. Gengar Vmax, 320 HP, Single Strike Pokemon. It's really important because that means that it's going to combo really well with the cards from this archetype, and has 2 attacks, Fear and Panic and Gmax Swallow Up. So Fear and Panic puts a lot of pressure on your rival because it deals 60 per each GX, no longer relevant, or V Pokemon that your opponent has. So that's really important because there are many decks that completely revolve around V Pokemon, V or Vmax, of course. And that means that just for 2 energies you are dealing always around 180 and 260, which it's a lot for just 2 energies, because the issue that many single strike Pokemon had in the past is that they needed 3 energies in order to be relevant, in order to deal some damage. Now Gengar does not have that problem. And then we have Gmax Swallow Up, 250 damage, straight like that, at the cost of not being able to attack next turn. Now 250 damage is pretty good, because if you start adding some numbers, and if you staff Gengar with some single strike energies, that means that you can reach Vmax numbers, and that's pretty powerful. So no matter what attack you choose to use, Gengar is always going to be dealing a lot of damage. Now the most obvious combination when you're playing Gengar is to pair it up with Houndoom. It provides energy acceleration with Single Strike Roar, its ability that lets us attach a Single Strike energy from the deck anywhere on the field, at the cost of just putting 2 damage counters on the Pokemon that we choose. Now this is the main way of accelerating energies onto Gengar and making sure that it will always be ready to attack. And another thing that I want to mention is the fact that the basic Gengar V is also very powerful. Dark Slumber, 2 energies and puts our opponent to sleep, not that relevant probably, but Pain Explosion deals 190 damage, which is enough. With a couple of single strike energies, is enough to take down most of the V Pokemon in the format, as long as they are not running Cape of Toughness. So it's clear that if you want to play Gengar, you're going to be using that combination. Now, the question that you might have is, how do I build a deck around Gengar in the way that it's as consistent as possible? Because you know that the issue that many single strike decks run into is the fact that they are not able to set up Houndour fast enough, and you need a couple of Houndours at the beginning of the game. The only generic card we have to be able to set everything up is Quick Ball, but that alone is not enough, because either you are really lucky and run into your Quick Ball copies, or you open with your Houndours, or you're really going to be in a problem. So that's why I am testing the deck right now with Great Balls, as they allow you to search for a Pokemon in the first top 7 cards of your deck. It has a luck component that I'm not a big fan of, but I think that's the way in which you can really make the deck perform better together. Something that you might notice is how I'm trying to reduce at the minimum expression all the other attackers that might not help a lot, that might not help Gengar a lot. And by other attackers, I mean running copies of Umbreon V that you can also decide to include, or Urshifu's Vs and Urshifu's Vmax, because I think that just they don't help the strategy. It's like adding more pieces to a puzzle that it's already difficult to finish. So that's my suggestion from trying to build a deck around Gengar, but of course then it's up to you to test it out, to see what works, what doesn't, and to find a build that makes you comfortable. Crobat here is also very important. Crobat, you can find Crobat in multiple expansions and in special promo packs, because it allows you to set up and to draw cards in case that you are missing something. Then very important, we run 4 copies of Urn of Vitality to recycle our energies. The stadium of choice is none other than Tower of Darkness. If you have a space, you can find room for another copy, maybe the 4th one. The supporters, so we are running 2 Bossy Sorters. Maybe you can incorporate a 3rd one, considering that you don't have Umbreon in the deck. 4 copies of Marnie in order to try to maintain our resources. 3 Professor's Research and 1 Pierce, which it's okay. I mean, I might swap it for a 4th Professor's Research, but Pierce gives you always an energy, the energy that you want, and a Darkness Pokemon, and most of the Pokemon that you are always going to be wanting to get are Darkness type Pokemon, so 1 doesn't hurt. And then I think that considering that we cannot afford to run Capture Energies because all of our attackers are using Dark type energies, then we need to run, I think, the following energy line. So of course, for Single Strike energies, 4 Impact energies that will provide Dark type and Fighting type for all of our attackers, and Hidden energy that it's really good because it will give Gengar or Crobat or even your Hunders free retreat at any given point of the game. So yeah, I think that's a good base to start. We are going to go ahead and get into the ladder and see how this goes and see the power of Gengar and see if we can, give a panic attack to our opponents. Okay, so guys, there we go, playing Gengar Vmax and seeing the potential it holds in the standard format. So let's see if we start, which we don't. Okay, it's fine. And let's see what our opponent is playing now. Okay, hint is not bad, I guess, because we have a supporter and everything, so it's good. At least we can set up. And it seems that we are playing the mirror match. Well, or something similar to a mirror match. Whether my opponent plays Umbreon or just plays straight Gengar Vmax. Okay. So capture energy goes on to Hundum. Okay, that's fine. So he's probably going to set up another Hundum. That it is. And then let's see if he can drop an attacker for next turn, which he can. So the mirror really comes down to who's able to draw urns correctly, to the amount of attackers that you can bench, the number of Umbreons that you can evolve. So yeah, okay, Vitality Band, which I like. Okay, so he drew 3 Quick Balls, not bad. He's probably going to go for Crobat to continue setting up. Or if he has a supporting in hand. No, he didn't have a supporting in hand, so that last card must be something important, either an energy, an urn, or a supporter. And he uses Crobat in an attempt to get another Hundum. Okay, fine. So we of course want to get another Hundum, so it's funny, right? Because we wanted to either get it's funny. Because we really wanted to throw into something that would help us set up, and we didn't. So that's an issue. That can be an issue. I think I'm going just to go for Gengar. Just in case, then I'm going to use Quick Ball and I will be able to look at my deck. Maybe let's use Tower of Darkness and I'm going to get rid of a Gengar. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Let's use Great Ball. I am looking for another Houndoom. Okay, I didn't get it. So I guess, do I want to discard something here at this point? Maybe not. So I'm just going to go ahead, power up this Gengar. I need to probably discard the switch and go for another Houndour. Okay, there we are, and go for Marnie. And go for Marnie. And I think the hand is kind of okay-ish. The hand is kind of okay-ish, and I'm just going to end. Do I want to end the turn? No, I think I'm going to actually Great Ball. Yes, okay, that's what I was looking for. Perfect. So let's now end the turn. Now we have a better setup than I was expecting, so it's fine, it's fine. It's really going to come down to who can KO the other first. Now, I am going to try not to bench as many V or Vmax Pokemon as necessary, so that Gengar has to use... We are always going to be forcing Gengar to use its third attack. Okay. Of course, we knew that my opponent was going to be using the Stadium, because we are sharing the same archetype, so he has a lot of single strike cards. And yeah, I'm taking for granted that Houndour is going to go down, so that's why I discarded the switch. He uses the last Quick Ball, and he goes for Gengar V. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what he's able to do here. Just a bite from Houndour. Okay, and we actually drew into the switch, which is huge. This is absolutely huge, because what we are going to do is we'll use Houndour. We're going to evolve into Houndour. We will attach the energy. We are going to evolve. That was actually a really lucky top deck. Let's first use the Stadium, right? Discarding the energy. That's even better. Let's evolve this. Second Houndour. Oops. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm just going to play this here. And I wonder... Yes, I need to draw. So I'm going to Marnie. I need to draw. Okay. Fine. That is good. That is good because that potentially can be a threat for my opponent. So I'm going to set up Urshifu. I think I'm going to set up Urshifu. Yes. That sounds like a plan. I'm going to set up Urshifu here. And then I'm forcing him to have Boss's Order. So that should be enough. And then let's attack with Fear and Panic. So 180, which is kind of good. And that was a good card to take from our prizes. And now he's in a really tough spot. Yeah, he cannot bring the Vmax because he knows that we are going to be able to KO it with Urshifu. And the fact that he only has one Houndour or one potential Houndoom means that he is not going to be able to deal as much damage as we are doing. So we are in a really good spot right now. Really good spot. We can sit and relax. We can really sit and relax here. Okay, Vitality Band onto the active one. Arm of Vitality to get one energy back. Okay. And then Okay, he's going to be attacking with Gengar, research. So this is going to come down to the coin flip, because he's probably going to put me to sleep. And I already have used all my switching cards. That's going to be an issue. That's really going to be an issue. So wish me luck with the coin flip. Wish me luck with the coin flip. Yes, okay. Okay, so we woke up. That is perfect. That is exactly what we needed to do. Now, okay, so here's the thing. Probably going to get rid of one hidden energy. Let's set up another Gengar. At this point, it doesn't really matter if he is able to power up everything or not. So what I think I need to do is I'm going to use Hundur. Yeah. Because I'm thinking, like, if he brings this... Yeah, okay. So let's do the following. Let's use this to get another energy here. Then we are going to attach this, so Gengar will have free retreat. We are going to promote Urshifu. We are going to target this Gengar V that is weak to us. And we'll potentially use this so we can draw some more cards. Okay, so that was the last Single Strike energy that we had, but I think it's kind of fine. And we are going to use this to get ourselves another Humdum. So what happens is we will attack with Impact Blow. We are just missing 2 prize cards, and now if he wants to attack me, which he probably is going to, if he wants to attack me with Gengar, now he is already damaged, and I can potentially reach the numbers I want to with Gmax Swallow Up. So that's more or less the idea, right? That's more or less the idea. Of course, in order to do so, I need to draw into my Vitality Urns. But that's something I am guessing that research will give me some. I'm guessing. Because that's the objective. Okay, Single Strike Roar. Onto what? Onto the Umbreon. That was part of the plan. And Marnie. Okay. So Marnie is fine-ish. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. Okay. I still have a lot of supporters, and I have the Urn, so it's good. We already won. Having top deck the arm, I mean not top deck, but we had all Urns in the deck, so it was just a matter of time that we drew onto them. So let's play Gengar, let's promote it to the active spot, and first thing first, let's use the Urn, and we should have 3 energies, right? So let's put all the 3 energies down to Gengar, and with that we are good to get the KO on the other Gengar and win the mirror match, just like that. I mean, we could have just both ordered something there to win, but who cares? Who cares? That was more than enough. In fact, I think I attached one more than I needed, but still I think it was a nice game. We were able to set up, and it was truly the difference was truly on the fact that we set up our Hundums and he didn't. So yeah, nice game, nice mirror match. Let's go for a second one. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see how this looks like. And let's see what we go against. Okay, this time we get to go second. And we open with our single Urshifu. Well, it was not a joke. I mean, with our lonely Single Strike Urshifu. which is kind of okay-ish, I guess. Depends on what we are playing against. Leafeon, okay. So, Leafeon is not an easy one, but it's not... We have a chance, okay, so let's go for Great Ball first. And let's go for Gengar. Then I'm going to Quick Ball, discarding... what do I want to discard here? Okay, the Evolution in Sense, because I'm going to be using Crobat here. Okay, so Houndour goes down, this goes down. This should be a pain in the ass for Leafeon, unless he finds the Fan of Waves. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to discard this, and I'm going to go for Crobat because I need to continue setting up. This is good, this is actually really good. And I'm just going to end my turn here. It is a pity that I was not able to get another supporter, but it's okay. I'm not complaining. Okay, so he gets the Galar Mine, Tool Jammer, and the Boss's Orders. No, no, come on. No, wait. No, he forgot. He forgot. I was thinking like, no, he also has the Fan of Waves. He forgot. Oh god, that was really funny. that was actually really funny. Really funny. Okay. I am one of the people that would probably do the same. Okay, so probably let's try to accelerate this a little bit. So I'm going to get myself another Gengar, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself another Gengar. Just in case. Now I'm going to evolve. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but I think I'm just going to evolve. I will play this down, and I'm going... Yeah, I think that I want to hit as hard as possible, even if I'm missing the KO. But it's still fine, I guess. So 290. And now my opponent is in a bad spot. Should be in a bad spot. Okay, so there comes Trisil. I might, now that I think of it, I might have... Well, I can still kill the Leafeon. Anyways, yeah, let's see. Probably my opponent is going to use Fan of Waves. Probably. But I'm not sure, like, it's an interesting build. Probably he's combining it with Moltres to deal with Mew Vmax. What is that? Applin. Okay. So he might be running this Pokemon that it's like a plum cake. What's the name of the Pokemon again? Appletung? No, I don't remember. Well, you know, the one that is like a little cute dragon, but that you can actually eat, like the edible apple pie dragon. So yeah. Okay, he uses Capture Energy, fine. Probably to set up another Leafeon. Ah no, okay, so he goes for Moltres and Crobat. So maximizing the odds of drawing into Fan of Waves. Now I don't know how many Fan of Waves he has been able to fit in this list. But if he doesn't have many, we are in a really, really good spot right now. Jammer, okay, that's fine. And Grass Knot. Why would he just keep using Grass Knot? I don't know, that's something I'm not really understanding. Okay, let's attach this here. I don't want to evolve it because it will provide him with a bigger retreat cost. Can cannot attack. I completely forgot that I couldn't attack. Ooh, that's an issue. My bad, my bad. Because what I could have done is I could have just attached the energy here and attack with Hundur. I completely forgot. Oh, that's an issue. That's an issue. Okay. Misplay. Meh. Misplay from my side. Okay, I wanted to... No, I'm just going to... I guess I will retreat and give him... Robot or something? I'm just going to retreat. Misplay. That was me not paying attention to the game. In my defense, it's a bit late here in Spain. I already had my full work schedule and I didn't get a coffee today, so all I can think is how much I want to go to bed. So, but anyways, we are learning together. But that was an issue. Of course, I should have just attached the basic energy here to Hundur and attack him, and that's it. Okay, so let's see. With Flabble, why would you run Flabble? That's, well, interesting, I guess, to reach numbers. Okay. So let's see where he puts the damage counters to Hundur. Okay. Anyways, I mean, I would really appreciate if I could at some point draw one of my supporters. That would make it really easy. Okay, so he goes for another professor's research. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I really need to top deck into something. Yeah, I mean, I kind of see the value of Upling there, but not that much, to be honest, not that much. Okay, so he didn't get the KO. Of course, he was missing some numbers there. And okay, that's better. That's better. So let's now. I think I can evolve this. And do I want to thin out? I want to thin out my deck. I want to thin out my deck, so I'm going to do this and then use Juniper. Okay, and there is a switch, so let's just put some pressure here with this little guy. Let's just attack with Fear and Panic. That would be enough to get the KO here, and that's it. Okay. So we get 3 prizes. Now this is looking better. Now what he's going to do, for sure, is he will get an Inteleon on the bench. He's going to snipe our bench. So he will get 2 prizes and he will attack Gengar. Now, he's not going to be able to knock out the Gengar, which is good. Which is good for us. And if he is not able to knock out the Gengar, he's going to deck himself out at this, if he continues like that. And that's it. If he is not knocking out my Gengar, then I would think that we are in a good spot. Yes, we were in a really good spot. So guys, that was it. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I certainly had a good time. And of course, remember that if you want to build this deck or any other, you can acquire any type of codes at PoTown website. That it's probably down there below in the description. And please consider liking the video if you enjoyed it and subscribing to the channel for more Pokemon quality content. With that, I just wish you a happy rest of the day or rest of the night, depending on where you're watching this, and hope that we will meet soon in next videos. So bye bye!